A lot of people complain about guns being OP in the current meta. And it kind of makes me laugh because if you look back to year 1, when you could 2-tap people with the thorn across the map, or 3-shot body shot people with the last word, these guns got nothing. These guns today got nothing on the old school thorn and last word. Those guns were disgusting. Even Hawkmoon. Hawkmoon, you could one-shot people, man. You could one-shot people with the lucky bullets. And it didn't happen often, but you could do it. But more often than not, you could 2-tap them with a lucky bullet, headshot, and a body shot. It was crazy, man. They were so dominant, so good, that every single playlist, every single map, every lobby, Thorn and Last Word and Hawkmoon. Those things dominated. And I can see why. Because in normal PvP, like today, you would never do this. You would never have your primary out in this engagement trying to take on 3 of them. You would never try to shoot this guy across the map because half the bullets won't even fucking register. But even though these guns were OP, you know, the fact that they had to nerf these guns, I still wish it would go back to this. Even though they could do 111 damage when aiming down sights with the last word, you could 2-tap people or 3-tap to the body. I would play this PvP any day of the week because it felt like it mattered. Every shot mattered. Every play mattered. It felt like there was a skill gap. Even at a range, if you pulled the trigger with a thorn and you were aimed on their head, you would get a headshot. And I know, that's a little bit broken in some people's eyes, and the fact that scouts and pulse rifles weren't being used because there was no reason, that's not really fun for a lot of players because there's only 2 weapons in the game you can use. I get it. I understand that might not be fun or what you want to see in a game with so much character and so many different guns. But god damn it, I would take that any day of the week. Because when you got good with something like the Thorn, you could 2-tap people consistently. You would take 2 bullets, they would be dead almost every time. And it felt consistent and rewarding. Where now, even if you've got a God-rolled IS Luna or Palindrome, a lot of your engagements are a 4 or a 5-shot kill, when it could be a 3-shot kill. And that's the big difference. Back in the day, you would consistently 2-shot with that Thorn. And you would know that if you get 3 or 4 shots on someone to kill them, something went wrong there. Your aim was sloppy or you messed up somehow. But nowadays, it's the norm. 4, 5-shot kills with a hand cannon to get a kill. Not only does that increase the time to kill so shotgunners can pump your face, but also it just doesn't feel as fun or skillful. It feels sloppy. And yeah, man, you're gonna get those 3-shot kills here and there, but it almost feels like you got lucky now instead of, yeah, I earned it. Also, don't get me started on flinch. Look at this guy. Look at this guy shooting me with a heavy machine gun, and I can still snipe him in the face. That's because I practiced! There was a skill gap there. Because after all the times of being shot in the face, and I'm trying to snipe people, I finally learned out how to counter the flinch. I finally knew how to consistently snipe. And then they nerfed that too. And once again, I get it. Maybe it was too easy to snipe before, and maybe it was too consistent. But god damn it, every time there's a nerf and people complain, it seems like the skill gap in this game just went down and down and down. And what you end up getting is a bunch of people that can consistently get kills with shitty play and shitty tactics because there aren't ways to shut down their shotgun push. Because your primary doesn't kill them fast enough. Or maybe a bullet doesn't register because of the changes to range, or whatever the excuse might be. But I've got to tell you, back in the day, I felt dominant because every shot was crisp. Every engagement I've won was because I landed my shots. And I can't tell you how frustrated I get when nowadays, more often than not, something happens in a game where I go, what the fuck, why? I question, why did I lose that engagement? Because I didn't do anything wrong. I haven't gotten worse since I started playing. I guess I'm just a little fed up. And watching this stuff is bringing back some pretty damn good memories. I'd love to hear your opinion on it though. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.